This is Jay Hunter from iRockRadio.me, and you are watching the JMO and Average Joe YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Average Joe and JMO Show YouTube channel. My name is JMO or Jameson. This is my dad Corby or the Average Joe.
Or the Reverend of Rock, Minister of Metal, and all
religious
metal names in between. How is everyone?
I'm good.
What are we doing this week?
We went to a concert this week.
We did. We went to a killer concert. I can't wait to get to it. Also, we got a Bro Byte today.
Yep.
We are teaching your sister how to cook.
Yeah, and if you look kind of all like messy, it's because we got back from the gym.
Yes, we are attempting to be a fit YouTube program. And listen, I got to say something. So we're not experts. We've gone like 3 days in a row. So I figure like another 4 or 5 workouts will be in amazing shape. Mm-hmm. No, all joking aside.
I'm eating peanuts.
So I'm going to call them out. We go to Planet Fitness because it's $10 a month. And they got this thing here called the 30-minute workout. Now, It doesn't mean that you have to be done with your workout in 30 minutes. It means that there's stations with numbers, and if you do the workout correctly, you're done in 30 minutes, right, bud?
Yeah.
So we're rolling along, right? And then we get to a lady who's just sitting on her cell phone on station 5, and she's not doing part of the workout.
And if you're watching this video, hello.
No.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I don't want to get canceled. I'm not body shaming. I'm not making fun of anybody in the gym. But for God's sakes, if you're just going to go in and sit on a machine and look at your cell phone,
then why go to the gym?
Go home. Go home. So, we plan on being fit. And we'll keep you abreast of our progress.
Yep. Anyways.
Moving right along. Well, what concert did we go see?
Oh, we got to see our boys' Monument of Memory at Teaneck at the Debonair Music Hall with Enoch's Hallucinate, Koniashi,
Tallah.
They were a cool band.
And Closing In, I believe, was the...
Fun fact about Tallah. If you guys are familiar with Mike Portnoy, the drummer of Dream Theater, his son is in Tallah.
Max Portnoy is the drummer of Tallah.
Which is pretty cool.
Now, in the past when we've broken down concerts, we've played like clips of the bands and then we've come back and talked. This concert was so
crazy.
Unusual. It was so crazy that we're going to have to break this down band by band. So let's throw up a clip of Closing In, and we'll be back in a second to talk about them.
Check this out.
That was Closing In. How do you feel about Closing In, JMO?
Lovely.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but those...
Listen, they're doing what I can't do, but...
I don't know about you, but those lovely, very beautiful sounding screamo vocals in my eardrums sound amazing.
Okay, so then...
That's just me.
That was Closing In. So the next band to take the stage was Hallucinate.
Yes. I have no words, but that drummer was insane.
Yeah, you could tell that he loved to play the drums.
Yes, definitely.
And listen, they were. I thought they were an upgrade. Like I thought they were better than closing in.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize to that band because I was off to the side of the stage when I was recording. So the singer's vocals were better than what that video sounds.
Mm-hmm.
They were a decent band. I actually thought, in my opinion, they were the second best band of the night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Hallucinate. I thought it was a good band.
Yeah.
All right, next to take the stage was it Enox?
No.
No, Monument of a Memory was next.
It was a Boys Monument of a Memory.
Wow, that's a bad job. Monument of a Memory, our boys, who nicely recorded that little promo for us last week. The best dressed metalcore band, a hardcore metal band on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Check them out; they were fantastic.
And now, give it up for our good friend Nikki from Lancaster. Make some noise. New Jersey, make some noise.
What was the name of that song?
Seeking Somewhere.
Yeah, that was killer. And they were joined on stage by Nikki, the singer of Renovair.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing job. I really, really loved that performance. That was probably the best performance of the entire night out of any of the bands.
It's Monument of Memory. What do you expect?
Yeah, and it was great because I saw you jump into the mosh pit.
That was fun.
You almost got tagged in the face.
I almost got drilled.
By our friend, the psychotic girl with the studs on her breasts, and look at this. Look.
We'll show you.
Yeah, we'll show you.
Okay, listen, YouTube. Before you say, "Oh, she hit him. That's child abuse. Take this video down." Listen, she did not hit me. I blocked it.
Yeah, he got the great Mr. Miyagi wax off block up just in time. Like,
don't take our videos down YouTube.
Yeah, that girl was legitimately crazy though.
Oh yeah, that was nuts. But it's okay. We had Mr. Gymnastics flipping around and kicking people in the face.
We're not we're not done. Well, we're not done. We're gonna come back. We're gonna circle back to that girl in a moment because it's outrageous. It really is.
It's crazy.
After Monument was Enox.
Yes.
Okay, so this clip of Enox is going to be rather interesting because there were so many F-bombs in a short period of time that I think the entire clip is beeped out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, you got something?
It's pretty much a metalcore song, but instead of like screaming vocals, it's just beep.
And listen, I'm still a father, and I'm still a faithful guy. I thought the band had a lot of potential, but there were so many F-bombs dropped that it soured it for me.
I thought they were cool.
Listen. Okay, so that's Enox.
Bleep 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 bleep.
And it's a shame. It's a shame because I actually kind of thought they were kind of cool.
See, I thought it was so funny. Like the guy, he had like vocals of Will Ramos from Warner Shore, and then he just put out a knocked loose counting worms. In that, it was in a different video. He just goes rah, 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 rah. He just barks. I was like, "What is this guy? A knock loose?"
You know, but it took me just so long to edit that little clip. Just tone it down a little bit. Like the music's cool, go nuts. You know, just you could see the people were moshing.
They were rowdy.
Yeah, it was just all right. So then after Enox, I think we came to the two main bands, right?
Yeah, Tallah, and then Koniashi.
Tallah, like we said before, Max Portnoy, the drummer. Listen, I'm going to let this one speak to itself because this is, up until this moment, was the strangest band that I have ever seen. You had like a mad scientist as a singer,
which is pretty much what he would.
You had a guy that looked like one of the Wilders from Game of Thrones. You had a reasonably hot girl playing guitar or maybe bass.
She was their new guitarist.
There was somebody playing a keyboard that I honestly
no, he was playing a what's that
synthesizer?
No, like a
turntable.
Turntable.
Yeah, but no, I thought it was a keyboard. The guy in the last band had the turntable.
No. So the guy had a turntable and like a mini keyboard and like a computer.
Anyway, let's roll the clip.
Yeah,
I'll let you check it out. There's also a guy there that looked like Luke Skywalker. So let's.
What?
Wow, that was really, really bizarre.
Yeah, he made me like that guy. Like since he's like a mad scientist, this is very corny jokes and don't laugh. He almost like made me like radioactive with that like scream at the end. Ugh.
No, like I'm all for different. That was different. like the only word that comes to mind was mayhem. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, it was probably even more mayhem since their singer is like a mad scientist.
You know what's funny is they were like when we were talking to them after the show, like they're genuinely nice guys. And I do want to give them a congratulations because they'll be joining our friends Eternal Frequency playing Blue Ridge this year.
Yeah, and I think
so they get a big stage show. Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah. It was so weird. Like, no, this isn't like there's like nothing wrong with this, but when like we were like talking to the lead singer, we were not really talking about like we were talking like how like they were cool and everything, and like. The lead singer did not talk. He had this like weird mask on, and like the way he showed excitement was going like this.
Yeah, he almost was like nerd. Like it was.
It was bizarre.
Just like an odd, But anyway, like I said, interesting. Cool. It's worth a check out if you like the really hard stuff. It's definitely worth
like JMO.
Worth a like. Now that brings us to. I said that, going into Tallah, like Tallah was the strangest band I ever saw.
Oh, God.
Until the last band came out. Koniashi, like.
Koniashi was weird.
I've never, ever come close. Now, I'm 50 years old. I've never seen anything like this before.
First of all, he was also wearing a gorilla shirt.
Right. The band was. So the singer looked like Fat Albert. Like, legitimately, looked like it was almost like, who he reminded me of?
Who?
He reminded me of Icky Woods. Like, I'm going to get me some cold cuts. That's exactly what he looked like.
Yeah.
That's what he sounded like, too.
His screams were lovely.
All right, we're going to roll the clip, and we'll try to break it down. It was really strange.
I'm making myself laugh.
It was. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to think. But I tell you what, I'm going to.
He almost sounded like a chick. He almost sounded like a rooster with a kazoo in its mouth.
There was the residual good was this. This is what I say, is they're obviously like popular within their circle.
Yeah.
So I don't take anything away from them. How do you write something like that?
Yeah, I want to know what the music writing looks like. Okay, high pitched scream.
But I'm fascinated by it. Like I can't bring myself to say that it was good.
But
It was so original, and I got to tell you something. Here's the best part about it.
Oh God,
the moshing that
oh
this.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
That this inspired. I mean.
But the thing is, like, what category? Because like that's not metal. That's not metalcore or like deathcore or like that's just like.
I don't know. But the moshing was strange.
Oh my God, that was
in my day. People slammed into each other, and sometimes they helped each other up. This almost looked like a Jackie Chan line dance. Like
it was crazy.
It's the most bizarre. I mean, like demented river dance, maybe. Like
yeah, probably.
Would you check this out?
That's actually pretty funny.
Yes. But it was I didn't know how to take it seriously. And what was great was like everybody like had the same three moves. Yeah. You had like the whirlwind roundhouse kick into the air. You had the windmill flailing fists at phantoms at nothing. You had like the false worm where it looked like you were going to dive and then come back up.
And then you had the picking up the coins.
Picking up the coins. Like
which is pretty much...
Yeah, they're like diving and like grabbing nothing off the floor. It was so out there. Like, I'll show you. We got here's an example of picking up the coins. That's picking up the
yeah.
coins.
So what I wonder if those guys would ever rob a bank and like they drop like some money. Oh wait.
Yeah, I could not stop laughing at that. All right. So that was pretty much the show. All joking aside, though, if you get a chance to see Monument of a Memory, great bunch of guys, killer show. And these other bands, if you like the real heavy stuff,
go check them out.
So, all right, moving on. What do we got? We got a Bro Byte now, right?
Yep.
We're teaching your beautiful sister.
Yep.
How to cook. What are we cooking?
Chicken Marsala.
Chicken Marsala. Bro Byte coming at you.
Yummy.
Bro Bites.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bro Bites, and today we are making chicken marsala. Come here. With my sister. This is her favorite food and we're going to teach her how to make it.
Maya, tell the audience what the extent of your cooking knowledge is.
No.
You don't have any cooking experience whatsoever.
Barely.
Wow.
Well, we're going to change that, right, buddy?
Yup.
All right, and what better way to start than with her favorite food?
Chicken marsala.
All right, let's get started.
Well, make sure you wash your hands first.
I did.
Good job. No, scoochie. First, what we're going to do, Maya, okay, is we're going to grab a chicken. Eee, feels slimy. Okay, we're gonna coat it with salt and pepper. Now, this is also technically our first time making chicken marsala as well. But I know how to make it because I'm an expert. And then we put it in the flour. Oh, it's sticking to my hand.
Yeah, and we want to coat both sides, right?
Yep.
Doesn't that, you don't have to go crazy, like we're not battering the chicken?
Yeah, we're not making like, I don't know.
So it should look like so, right?
Boom.
That's it. All right. Now, Maya, you give it a try.
Ew.
Ew, it is slimy.
So far, so good.
That's like the hardest part.
Do I do both sides?
Yep.
Oh, oops.
It's okay. Like you said, it's your first time too.
Yeah.
So you're not an expert.
So Maya, what is your favorite color?
Purple.
I'm just trying to spice up a conversation because it's like.
Well, you don't want to break her concentration either. So we're preparing Maya for adulthood, for cooking her own food.
Oh God.
Maya, what are your thoughts on chicken?
That's good.
That looks pretty good. Good job. Completion on step 1.
Thanks.
Sweet. And then we're just going to repeat with all the rest of the chicken, but we'll show you the finished product. All right, Maya, you did really good with step 1. We have a heated pan with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it. And then we're also going to need this. This is the water for our pasta. All right, Maya, give us about a tablespoon of olive oil or a big swish.
Boom.
That's perfect. And we are using the inexperienced olive oil, the extra virgin. And
Wow.
we also are going to put a teaspoon of salt in this water, and we're going to bring that to a boil. And now it's time to fry our chicken cutlets. So why don't we switch places?
Switchy, switchy, switchy.
And then just gently lay one chicken cutlet in at a time, and let it drop in and away from you. There you go.
Boom.
You put another one in. So far, so good.
Look at that.
Just be careful, so you don't get a splatter. Good. Keep going.
Maya's like Gordon Ramsay now.
Whoop. Careful. You can fit about 4 or 5. I'm going to grab this little spoon thingamajigger, and we're going to move it like this. Guys, you can put another one in there. Put that little thin one in towards the middle, and then grab one more.
So you can actually fit 6, not 5.
We're gonna actually go. We're gonna put them all in there.
Ah,
Now we can all eat, not just 2 people.
lovely.
Okay, this is gonna go about 5 minutes on a side, and then we're good to go, and we'll be back for step 3. All right, Maya, for step 3 and the most difficult step, the sauce, you're gonna be on your own. Jameson is gonna show you the ingredients, and then he's gonna step off, and we're just gonna coach you from behind the camera.
Okay.
So show Maya what the ingredients are.
So right here we got thyme, and it is currently 7:05 p.m. Then we got onion. Right, is that onion?
Yep.
Flour, I think.
Yep. 3 tablespoons of flour.
Yep. Mushrooms, butter. This is Marsala wine, I think.
Yep.
And lemonade.
No,
What is that?
that would be chicken broth.
Oh.
Okay.
Lemonade.
So you understand where everything is, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to light your pan back up. If you notice the pan isn't clean, that's because we want all the flavor from the chicken in there. So you're going to start that baby up. You don't want it on full blast. Maybe like turn it down like just a little bit. A little more. That's probably good. Okay, and the first thing you're going to put in is the butter.
The whole stick?
The whole stick.
Yes,
A lot of butter.
That's cute how you use the plate. Okay, now you're going to let that melt. Meanwhile, our water is still not boiling yet for the pasta. So you can move that around with that wooden spoon right there.
I don't know about you, but it kind of looks like butter.
It is butter.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we're back, and the butter is melted, finally. So now we're going to put in the onion and the thyme.
It is currently, it doesn't say what time it is. So weird.
That's
like
good.
chopped
You can
up.
hand that bowl to Jameson, and he could throw it in the sink.
Hey, J-Mo, get it.
And then the thyme. You just dump it right in and then mix that up with your little wooden spoon. Maya, if you want to spin the handle around so you could hold the handle, that's fine. Okay, it should start to smell really good in about 2 seconds.
It already smells good. I love the smell of onion.
Ooh, yummy.
But you just don't like the taste of onion, right?
Correct.
Onion, yummy.
I call onion, but
So right now I'm giving Maya an A on her grade.
I say
for
F.
effort.
F for fantastic. Totally.
Okay, once those onions are soft, which they look to be pretty soft right now, now you're going to add the mushrooms.
Don't touch.
Maya, did you know mushrooms are a fungus?
Yes.
They're not a fruit or vegetable.
They're
Also,
really
just a shout out, Jameson, what do we never do with mushrooms in the wild?
Eat them.
Right. Why don't we eat mushrooms in the wild?
Because they're poisonous.
That's right. And you just don't know.
It's soaked all
Shout out.
up.
Shout out to all
Yep,
these
it's going to soak. So we're going to simmer these mushrooms for probably about 5 minutes until they're tender and their inner juices are released.
And they're edible.
I have to say, I'm really impressed with her focus so far.
Yeah, with me sitting next to her.
All right, we'll be back when the mushrooms are done. All right, we're back. The mushrooms are nice and soft. Next step, we're going to add the flour, Princess.
Yeah, no, princess.
Yep, and then you're just going to mix that all in, and it's going to look like a paste almost when you start mixing it.
Yeah, sauce.
Yeah. So if it looks like it's globbing up, that's correct. Trust me, it'll all even out once you put in the sauce. So you basically you're going to mix it until you don't see any more like white powder.
Yeah, we don't like white powder.
Oh, it's family show.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Well, hey, you're promoting not to do it, so.
Yes. Public service announcement.
Don't do
Don't
white
do
powder.
drugs.
No, don't.
All right, now you're going to let that simmer for about a minute.
Hey, I'm gonna go pick up some coins.
Oh! Nice.
Okay, get out of the way. Now I'm gonna floss. Dude. Maya, you're pretty good at picking up coins.
Thank you.
You should go to a metal show.
Now I'm going to floss.
No. Stop it.
Victoria, now you do the floss.
All right, so we're back. That's ready. So now we're going to go with the two liquids over here.
Lemonade and Marsala.
Not lemonade. People will actually think you're serious. We got 1.5 cups of chicken broth. And then we got 1 cup of... Swirl a little water in there. Give that to Jameson. Give that to Jameson. Let him swirl a little water in that. Just a little bit, not a lot. That was too much. All right, just leave it in the sink. All right, and now you're going to mix again. That smells like wine.
No way.
Now that's going to slowly thicken over like 5 minutes or so.
Or like 5.
And we're going to come back when it's almost ready.
Alright, Maya. Now comes the hardest part with chicken marsala is you gotta put the chicken in the sauce.
I don't know if I could do that.
You got this, man.
You got it, Maya. You're doing so good.
Should only put 1 piece of chicken in.
I haven't been this proud of you since you
2 at
graduated
once.
college.
2 at once. That's crazy.
You got this. Come on.
How many can you do? Oh, I almost got the 3.
I just want to point out to everybody so we don't get canceled too. You could totally teach your brother how to cook chicken marsala as well.
But
Doesn't have to be your sister.
I'm learning.
But Maya doesn't really have a whole lot of cooking prowess,
Hey, neither do I.
but she's learning to cook her favorite food.
What's your favorite?
Okay, and then after that, all we got to do is boil some water, simmer that for 5 minutes, and we'll be back with the final product.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Now the final product, let's have a look
Yep.
at Maya's chicken marsala. And now they're going to try it.
Looks good.
You want a smaller piece of it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, I'll cut my own piece. Or not.
Yeah, that's fine.
You cut like such a little lady.
You cut like a girl.
Here,
That's
look.
why we paid a lot of money to send you to finishing school.
That was really rude.
Cheers. Hey, cheers.
What do you think?
It's really good.
Did she do good?
It's creamy.
She do really good?
Yeah.
Really
All right, and you know what the best part is once you're done eating that, let her put her food in her mouth.
Once I'm done eating it, what?
We're going to teach you how to clean up all of this
Absolutely not.
mess.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because no.
All right, everybody. We call it a success. We taught Maya how to cook.
Oh.
Now, tell me the truth now that your sister's not here. Was the Marsala any good?
Yes, dude.
She did a good job. Big shout out to my daughter. That is not something that is in her comfort zone.
Nope.
And she
She
wanted
did
to
it.
hang. She wanted to hang with us.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think our dog Victoria should get a little credit as well. She was in the
Yeah, she did
background.
make it into the video. Victoria, the Shiba Inu.
That is our mascot.
So we got a couple of things that we want to let you know about.
Yep.
One, check this out.
As you guys can see, we have something called Horns for Hearts, and it's a benefit concert made by Eternal Frequency that helps feed the Lancaster homeless.
Yep, and they're gonna have some friends with them.
Yeah, we're gonna have some crazy. This is a crazy good bill. We got Eternal Frequency, obviously. Our boys, Monument of a Memory, Ignite the Fire. Also our boys Defiant. Our boys Defiant, and Brett, which is the drummer of Monument of Memory. His other band, The Art of Deception, is playing.
And it's sponsored by our good friends at
iRockRadio.
iRockRadio.me.
Yep.
And also the Central Pennsylvania Music Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Both organizations that we're familiar with. This is going to be a killer event.
Oh, totally.
And if you're anywhere within, I would say, 6 hours, it's worth the drive.
And you guys get to meet us, so.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be chilling at that, without a doubt. So you definitely want to come on, and it helps a good cause to feed the homeless.
Yep.
Also, in line with charity, we're going to be working. We're not working with, but we're going to be attending the Orchard Festival up in Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
Outlaw Entertainment's putting that together. Our friend Tom Rodriguez has a great charity where they give virtual reality goggles to veterans. They'll be giving a set away, I believe. There, and what they do is it kind of takes people that are disabled, and I think they do other things besides veterans, but I know it centers around veterans. But basically, they give the virtual reality goggles to the person that's disabled, and it kind of puts them front and center, like right at the event. So if you're at a concert, like it's going to look like you're right on stage with the band, or you could be driving, and that's all kinds of things.
That's pretty cool. So if I missed a concert, you're saying I could put these goggles on and be like, oh, wow, I'm here.
Yeah. Or if you get hurt, you're bedridden or something like that. But it's such an original charity, and I can't wait to chat with Tom. We may have him on at some point before that event to talk about it a little bit. So we're definitely involved with that, and we also have a couple of other things that we want to participate in.
Yep.
We're always into the mental health.
Yes.
The digits are 911.
Nope, 988.
988. Wow. 988 if you're feeling 911. How's that? But no, all kidding aside, nobody fights alone.
Nope.
We're here.
Yep.
Check in with your friends. Make sure everybody's okay. And lastly, this is just in the works, but Jameson and I, we live very close to the Jersey Shore.
Yep. Wildwood.
And there's something that we've become aware of that we're not
Too fond about.
And that is when you go to these shore-type towns like Wildwood and Seaside Heights and
Point Pleasant,
Ocean City, Maryland, all these places, they have a habit of giving out hermit crabs as prizes. and you can buy them in
Horse
almost
pets, yeah.
every T-shirt shop and any boardwalk in the Northeast.
Which isn't the problem. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but
No, the problem is they're sent away without people being aware of the care that it entails to take care of these little animals. And they make great pets, great starter pets, and they can be low maintenance, but they require
very
more,
little.
Right. Well, they require more than the information that you're given on the shore.
And then again, hermit crabs don't really have a really long lifespan.
No, but they can if they're taken care of the right way. Jameson and I usually try and pick up about 5 or 10 of them when we go in there, just to get them off the boardwalk and into the nice little habitat that we have set up.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get an awareness thing going. We're not asking anybody for money or anything like that yet. We're not nearly at that stage. But we're really trying to connect with other people that are passionate about this and hopefully try and, if not ban the practice, at least make it so these stores have to give out the proper instructions on how to take care of the animals.
I'm sure we'll get a post about that on all of our Instagrams and your Facebook, so you guys can DM us on that about more information.
They estimate that 10 million hermit crabs die every year just sitting on the boardwalk. Not good.
Yeah.
So again, we're not activists, but this is something that right is right and wrong is wrong. So we're going to be talking about that, hopefully a little bit more in the future.
Yep.
Do we have anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, next episode, we're going to have a fishing reel.
Yep.
We're going to be going for some bass.
Oh,
so
yeah.
hopefully we'll get something going
Stay
there.
tuned for that.
Definitely stay tuned for that. Concerts coming up. Well, we mentioned the 2 benefit charity concerts we got coming up. Eternal Frequency has just announced a concert on June 17th.
Oh, yeah.
At Love Drafts.
Which is a very weird one. I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know if you saw the post, but
No,
apparently Amel posted, the lead singer of Eternal Frequency, saying, "Pants are overrated. Who was wearing pants to the concert?"
Oh, no. That's to the concert in Maryland.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah. No, well, we'll be wearing pants. That I promise. Nobody wants to see that.
If anything, I'd probably just wear shorts. I would beat the system.
Anyway, that's pretty much all we have for today. Any final thoughts?
Prime.
Once again, we want to thank my beautiful daughter Maya for participating in the Bro Byte and making some chicken marsala.
Yep.
And thank you to all the bands. A big shout out to the guys at Monument of Memory for recording the first promo for us.
Yes.
And hopefully many more.
Yep.
So have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you in the next time.
Later.
Okay.
All right, my final home stretch. Hardest part in the entire world of chicken marsala is to put the chicken in the sauce.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
You got this, man.
Not your fingers. Use the tongs.
There are no tongs.
Oh, that's your piece.